So, as a reminder, this is Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask combination randomizer. This means that not only have all the items in the world been shuffled around to random locations, they've also been put across worlds. We will be going back and forth between Ocarina of Time's Hyrule and Majora's Mask's Termina. And Termina was a little bit of an issue for the past couple of times we tried to do this. Partially because I was a little afraid to proceed without having the Song of Time, which we now actually have. But also because tracker shenanigans made me not recognize what I was able to do in Termina at the time. Because there was something bugged that thought that I couldn't do things I could. So that's why I have 2 trackers up now. And hopefully you can see them. But yeah, it is time. Let me move this over. Does that affect anything? Nope, we can still see. Alright. So let's go. And hopefully I'll remember at least some of what I've done and what I can do. I've got the tracker in front of me. In fact, I should have the Majora's Mask tracker up here. Because we're gonna cut across to Hyrule Castle, or to Castle Town rather, and get to the mask shop, which is the portal to Termina. And I can take a little bit of a shortcut. Hopefully my throat will survive today. At least there's not a lot, at least, that I need to read out loud. Because pretty much everyone knows this game by now, or if they don't, you know, it's all about the item collecting. So yeah, pardon me while I... Apparently this is like right at the break of dawn, so there's no music yet, so you're just accompanied by the sonorous tones of chickens and Link noises. Oops. I keep wanting to roll, but I'm next to... Don't roll next to signs. That's how you end up reading. Who wants to read? I did my share of reading all October. And we are back in Termina, night of the first day. So there should be a couple of things that I can do here. Just double checking. I should have... Yes, I do have the Song of Time, which is why I'm comfortable being here at all. Let's see. So just quickly going through the tracker to see what I can do this moment. Unfortunately, I've missed my chance for a lot of the mini games here today. That's on the final day. See if they're still open. I think I saved the old lady last time I was here, which is probably why it's so late. Also, I should check something. Where's he? Oh, do I not have the ocarina on this side? Well, crap. We might still be in trouble. I didn't realize that was a thing. Ugh. Okay, the way the tracker's set up right now, I can't really do the pins because I can't reach the option to check things off from there. Okay, next I wanted to check the bomb shop. See if they're still open. Can also drop off some of this money that's burning a hole in my wallet. At least I assume I can. If I can't, something has gone very wrong here. Yes. No idea what happened with the camera there. Okay, they don't have anything interesting. Let's see, what else? Lots of stuff I can do outside now. I can get the chest on the stump. I can get the chest in the pillar. Really don't want to do the shooting galleries if I can help it. What's that? That's Tingle. Business scrub. Oh, the swamp business scrub. I can use the flower now because I have the Deku mask. What's Mystery Grotto? That's day 2. I could do the spider house. Alright, that's a good array of things to do. I'm still a little nervous because I didn't realize I don't have the ocarina here. But we'll see how far I can get. If I find more stuff I can do on Ocarina side, that'll be helpful. What am I doing? I can just go Goron. I hear what's his name? The dancing guy. Why am I blanking on his name? I played this game a million times. You'd think I'd know this stuff. Kamaro. Hello, Mr. Moon. Oh, jeez. Oh, good. When they're like that, they don't jinx me. Die! Get out of my face. Trying to hit a chest here. There we go. Ugh. That's my nothing but rupees noise. Let's see. That one. Oops. Not you. You. In Majora's Mask proper, I found that a good way to grind for rupees is to literally just roll around in Hyrule Town, or in Termina Field. Just run into every patch of grass you can see. Just do laps. Ugh. Not off to a good start here. Just on a stump, check. We can go to Swamp business scrub. And then I'm not sure, probably won't have time for the Woods of Mystery yet, because we still got like 5 hours for that. Oh yeah, that might be a problem. Yeah, I need the, I don't have the swamp deed. Claims I do. Maybe I used it already. I have no idea. It's been too long. I don't remember all I did. Is there anything else we can do? I thought there was more we could do here. What's on Ocarina of Time's side? Can't actually get the Keaton mask. I could potentially hunt for Pose. Looks like it's mostly bean patches, but I don't remember... I don't remember what my settings were for Skulltulas. Oops. What's that? Get in the secret grotto. That's in Snowhead. That's... Where is that? Oh, that's the thing I need to make a jump for, I think. So no. Hell no. I could potentially... I do have bombs. I can get the chests in the Lens of Truth cave. I think that's our best bet. The trouble might be getting out. But at that point, I could, I think, soft reset out. Oops. Not trying to talk to you. Go away. Go away. Shoo. I'm done. There we go. I'm not going to wait around that long. I don't want to sit here waiting all that much on on stream if I can help it. I know that's a big part of Majora's Mask, but if I can avoid it for at least a little while, because there's something else to do, that is going to take a while. I have a vague feeling that that I set this up such that if the moon drops, I don't lose all my progress in Majora's Mask, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So, a little nervous. We bounced off the rim at the last second. Man, if only I had the bunny hood. Ah. Where are we now? We're at Mountain Village. Have I booped the statue here? Where is it? There it is. Yes, it has been booped. This way to Snowhead. So we want this way? Question mark? I always get turned around in this area. Ah, stop. That's the wrong way. Ah! Camera, why? Why do you do that? Out of my way. I don't care about you. Oh, while we're here... Wrong button. I feel like I might have... Why do you keep switching to Deku when I click Goron? Yeah, I think I kind of messed up the trade quests for the deeds because I've already given some to some of them. So it's like, I don't know what I'm doing there. My ear itches. There we go. Alright, so theoretically, if I do get stuck over here, I can try to brute force my way back, but I think I can just save warp out, which would take me back to, I believe it'll take me back to Hyrule, which might be our best bet anyway. I really don't know anymore. I feel like there's nothing to do in either side. Yeah. Go away. Alright, so there's 3 chests in here. And I can more or less brute force my way to finding one of them. Or at least I can try to. Hey, magic! That's magic for this side. That's good. I think it's over here. I know the way to find it is that it's got one of these guys. Oh. Just do that. Yep, there we go. Yeah. Well, magic is a good find, at least. And now if I can remember which bomb it is. It's that one. And... ugh. Shut up, Tattle. I cannot reach things from here. I should probably adjust the window size, but I don't want to do that like in the middle of the stream when I'm already having trouble lining things up properly. Let's see. Hey, Matt. Ooh, we can get the powder keg. Oh yeah, because I have fire arrows. I can do that. I apologize. The combo rando has a lot of this just staring at the screen while I look at the tracker. Because I have 2 trackers to juggle for this. So let's see. I could do the powder keg. I can melt the ice. And I could get the rock sirloin. And I could try to find the secret grotto. That sounds annoying. Let's see if I can try to brute force my way back. First I need to find the exit. There it is. Let's see, I think it was 2 this way. And then I think it was somewhere this way. Yeah. And then let's try that without the slip. Nope. Maybe I should just warp back. Ah. It's like I find it and then I fall off. Yeah, let's just warp back. Turn to spawn. That probably sends me back to Ocarina. It does. Well, while I'm here, is there anything else I can do here? That's the Ocarina. Blah. I can't even words. It's the. I was looking at the Majora map. Majora's map. That's not a thing. I could try to. Actually, I'm on this side. What do we got here? Noel Brothers. That's at night. I don't think it's nighttime. Shush, Navi. Get the watchtower? Not sure how it expects me to get the Skulltula on the watchtower, because I don't have the slingshot. I can do some frogs. Let's drop off some songs at Frog. Not sure how many of them are actually checks, but it's a thing to do on the way there. Do I have a bug? I do not. I should remember to get a bug. Yeah, this is kind of an awkward position for the randomizer right now, because there are very slim pickings everywhere, basically. Until I find something big. And of course, the combo rando did come with a warning that it's not necessarily fully optimized, so it is possible I'll completely soft lock and not be able to finish it, but I hope not. See. What say you, sir? Do you sell magic beans, or did you give me what you had already? How about buying a blue rupee for 60 rupees? Sure. Just to say that I did it. I've got like 300 rupees in the Bank of Termina, so I'm not too worried. Hush, Navi. There we go. I thought I missed it for a second again. Expensive glassware, that. Yeah. Yeah, it must be one of those, like... I have no idea how this would work in, with gemstone-based economy, but I'm imagining it being like... You know how we have, like, the special quarters, like the state quarters and stuff. Let's see. Zelda's Lullaby, Upon a Song, and Song of Time. I've always wondered why that first frog jumps twice for Zelda's Lullaby. It's interesting, yeah, collector's item, exactly. Oops. Yeah, I suspect this is, these are vanilla checks. But if we grow them up, then there will be the Ocarina game later once they're all grown. Oh yeah, Kakariko Grotto. That I should be able to do with the boomerang. Yep, all vanilla. And once again, my wallet is le full. Yeah, I noticed there's a lot of Skulltula checks unchecked on the map that I could be doing. And I think that's just because I probably said it just so that the Skulltula rewards are checks, but not the Skulltulas themselves. But at this rate, I'm desperate. I should be collecting Skulltulas. Yeah, and I think I tend when I'm in this this mode where Skulltulas aren't checks, I tend to deprioritize them just because I think that the normal settings for Randomizer don't set the 100 Skulltulas as a reward. So it basically turns into, oh, I have time. I can just collect these guys whenever I feel like it. Apparently I don't have my sword. I forgot. Oh, time to stick it to the man. Yep, that's vanilla. In the year of 39, assembled here the volunteers, in the days when Skulltulas were few. Just seeing what else I can do here. Song from Milan. I have a note here. What is that? What is that note? The note says done. I guess it means I couldn't check it before? Weird. Why am I... Get out of this. Trekker's being weird, bear with me. Stop. Delete. There we go. That was weird. I couldn't get the note to go away. What's that? Ooh, I could do some stuff in the Spirit Temple, allegedly. Maybe that'll be my next stop. Yeah, let's do that. That seems to be the biggest cluster of checks I have here. This is all, yeah, child stuff. It's child's play. I'm gonna move this over. Does that let me? Okay, yeah. I always feel like I have to double check whether moving things messes up the screen. Ow. Ow. The one danger, of course, is that I have... Oh, good, I have the Highlane shield. Don't have to worry about fire keys burning my shield. Excuse me. Cock-a-doodle-doo to you too. Alright, in we go. I am slightly concerned about fighting Stalfos with only sticks. I think part of the reason I might not have come here before is because I didn't have enough sticks. I might have to look back at the VOD, my previous VODs, just to see, like, just to see what I had done thus far. Oh sweet, I got the stick glitch. Bye! Alright, let's see if I can line this up right. That helps. No, don't throw it at that guy. Throw it to the side. I feel like there was a trick to this and I never seem to remember what it is. Okay, no, that throws straight ahead. That looks like it should hit. What is your hitbox, sir? There we go. Now you stay out of my way. Oh! Nope, not dealing with you. Bye. Ugh. It's all rupees. Rupees all the way down. Where's this? Right, I don't have a sword. I keep instinctively pressing the sword button. Let's see. Do. Whoops! And here's the right one. Too much going on. Excuse me. And sorry, Mr. Keese. I would prefer to not be on fire. Nah, you can't get me. Oh, now you could get me. Ow. I love how mean that is, by the way. The Skulltula being right there such that you can just drop yourself right onto it. Oh, right. This is the... That's the strategy. I have to light the torches. Excuse me. Ooh. That looks like an actual thing. It might be a dungeon item though, if I remember my my indicators. Yep. That was a very strange audio glitch there. That's oh wait, I should get the Skulltula. I was so distracted trying to avoid the keys. I'm like half afraid he's gonna step slightly off the edge. Excuse me, I'm a little busy here. Oh god, oh god, oh god! I'm fine. Everything's fine. Nothing happened. It's a little strange. Did the number of keys I have change when I picked up that key? So I'm wondering if that's a bug slash feature, because I think I set myself to more or less keysy mode. And that's why I already have all the keys. And yet they gave me a key. Don't think it did. Yeah, that is bizarre. Guess we'll see what happens if I find another one. Alright, let's see. Out of my way. Out of my way. I've always loved these guys. Well, not you. Alright, back up a little bit so I can... Alright, there's two of them. Stop that! Don't like using all these sticks. I don't have bomb chews. Shit. Well, let's see what happens. I can at least get the two chests in here, I think. Looks like it's dungeon items. Compass. And dungeon map. Man. I can't get the... It thinks I can do stuff there. I guess that would be as an adult. I'll have to come back as an adult. That's mildly infuriating. Can cheese it with a normal bomb? Can I? Because it seems like that would take very particular timing. It doesn't even look like I can throw... I don't think I can throw bombs that high. I can try it. Have to time it very carefully. Which means I'm doomed. That's true, there is a good spread after the explosion. Get up. Ha! Okay, let's try this. We've got 28 chances. Okay, well first I need to get rid of you guys, because you're messing with my form. Now you target on that. Okay, let's see. You. Oh, holy shit! I genuinely thought it was too high to do that. Thank you, Matt. Alright. Come on, light the torch. There you go. And what have you got? Map chest. Looks like a heart. Yep, it's a heart. A Majora heart. Really seeing if there's anything useful around here. I would prefer not to fight Iron Knuckle with only Deku sticks. If that happens, I may have to just come back later. It's only 3 Deku 6 at that. Yeah, exactly. If I had more, I'd be more willing to risk it, but I used all my sticks on lizards. I can at least get the stuff in here. Can I make that? Nope. Oh, sure, climb up. Trick shot. There we go. And now the part that I always seem to have trouble with for basically no reason. Just every time I've tried to do this before, I got time things wrong or panic or whatnot. 1, 2. And there should be one more over here. There we go. And put the stick away. Ow. Thanks for the slight damage boost. Or probably not anything useful. Yeah, no. So this trip was kind of a waste of time. Oh my god, what is going on? Grab the block. And the last thing before Iron Knuckle is this Skulltula. Not sure whether you can hit Iron Knuckle with bombs or not. I'm tempted to try it. I mean, worst case scenario, I can literally just nope out and save warp. Let's try it. We're here. What's the worst that could happen? The other thing is I have to wake her up. Okay, good. That worked. Boomerang does not work. Figured it might not. Ooh! Cheese strats! Whoa! I wasn't ready. Yeah! My hubris. Ooh, we're already at armor drop phase. Okay, now it's getting tricky to actually line up the shot. Ow. can't believe that fucking worked. Alright. Right-hand chest, you better have something good, because this is the last thing I can even do in here. It's a heart. Well, fuck me, I guess. What else can I do? Do bean patches, but that's really only for Skulltulas. It's all Skulltulas. I probably should be collecting them, because I don't know, if the 50 counts for this seed. But, ugh. Just ugh. We did just get 40, that's true. I can at least go, turn that in. Trying to see what else I can do in here. I think we fought Dodongo already. We'll at least turn in the 40 and see if that's useful. Otherwise, we might have to do more shenanigans in Majora's Mask, which... not looking forward to it. And once again, I show up here at crack of dawn, so there's no music. Alright, which one of you kids is the 40? Is it you? Oh! Okay, that gives me a couple of things I can do. Let's see. That one. It doesn't give me a whole lot. In fact, it looks like I still can't really do anything in Ikana. I might have to do the shooting galleries in Majora. I really don't want to. Though I could do the spider hunt. I'd much rather do the spider hunt, honestly. Just quickly seeing what else I can do in Termina. Could do the treasure hunt game. I really don't want to do shooting gallery stuff. Keep forgetting I can switch over to the other map on Ocarina of Time and see what's open for Adult Link. Mostly Skulltulas. Leftover stuff in Dodongo's Cavern. Weirdo Training Ground, which we've mostly done. Shooting Gallery. Ugh. What is that? Is that Scarecrow? Scarecrow's song? Done most things in Ice Cavern. Why is Sheik in Ice Cavern not marked off? But the iron boots are. Maybe I just forgot to mark that? I don't know. Yeah, it's mostly Skulltulas here. Fire Temple. We've done the Fire Temple. There is barely anything to do anywhere. Well, one thing I can do is I can see how many Poes I need to collect. So if it's just the one, then I can get that check. Song from the Royal Family's Tomb I've done. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick Poe hunt, and then if that doesn't get me anything, I think I'll just go back to Termina again and pick at the scraps there. It's all picking at scraps from here, really. Unless, of course, I can fight Ganon now, but I highly doubt I can. Because Ganon's castle is open in that I can get in, but I'd need to find the key to go up. I think. And, of course, to do that, I also... I say that and then I realize, oh, right, I don't have light arrows. Few free checks inside. I've done most, if not all, of the trials that I can do now. I don't remember if the seal on the inside is broken or not. Because if it is, then I can go in and get the big key chest at least. But if it is the big key, then that doesn't really help me. And hidden scrubs. I don't think scrub sanity is on. I can certainly check. I forgot about the instant transition. And also, the bright yellow fire tunic. Let's see. I do not have the hook shot, so I can't get the, I could try to, but I wouldn't easily be able to get the Skulltula outside his house. I like how I called it his house, as if he just as if it's just this casual place he lives. The big ruined tower where Hyrule Castle used to be, just a home for the whole family, you know. Gotta love that lava moat. Your mileage may vary. Oh, it is open in the center. Cool. So I can see if the big key chest has anything. That's It's kind of 50-50. It's some game modes, whoops. Some game modes the key is somewhere, can be shuffled somewhere else in the tower. Sometimes it's literally the last thing you gotta get. See target, please. Thank you. I'm not playing well against this guy. Stop that. Stop it. There we go. God, I still remember my very first time playing Ocarina of Time. And this theme is, you know, as old as Link to the Past. So when I heard, like, the slowly building arrangement, that was baby's first nerdgasm right there. Having some trouble fighting today. Yes, show your back to me, sir. Alright, it's in the vanilla chest. Does that mean it's the vanilla item? It does. Oh well. Just quickly mark that off. And it's not in the tracker, so I assume that means that it's not set this way, but I will at least check the scrubs. Didn't get the exclamation this time. Let's see, which... It's here, I believe? Yes. Hey guys, guess what? Flashbang! A green potion for 40 rupees. 5 bombs. I could probably use those. Let's do that. 10 arrows. Sure, could use those. Yeah, this all looks vanilla. And red potion. No thank you. I need the bottle. Gotta remember that return to dungeon entrance is an option on the menu. Alright, Apo hunting we will go. Let's talk to him real quick, see if he tells me any... Oh, clank. I like how the camera shook, but the door was completely static there. Okay, it just says they'll catch a Poe. Doesn't tell me anything about numbers. so I have a at least vague idea of where they all are. I know at least a couple off the top of my head, so I'll start there. Ah! Dang it! I hate it when they do that. I've always had the superstition that, I don't know if this actually does anything, but, like, my brain always says I gotta kick trees to try to coax them out. Bad driving on my part there. Big Poe in a bottle, yeah. Whoops, didn't want to use that one. Alright, you better give me something good, sir. Open the door, silly. Give me something good. Oh, good. That was all we needed to do, and it was all for a piece of heart. Great. Lovely. Love that for me. I have a feeling I can only avoid the stuff I want to avoid for so long. Let's see. I can see if Tinkle's got anything, I guess. I thought I checked all of Tinkle's stuff before. Can't use the flower. Can get a gift for saving Kome. Oh yeah, I need to buy a red potion for that. But I can do that. What's this at the end? Deku Palace piece of heart. I do have the stone mask now. That could be easier to do. Alright. So, Southern Swamp we go. And this is a good place to experiment. Is the mask shop intact after all this time? It is not. I have to be a kid to go to mask shop. I had no idea if there was like a building there that they could have coded to just to be able to transition as an adult. Jump off the sword that is not there. am I doing? Match shop is this way. Gotta scare. Sometimes to make it across town, you gotta scare a doggy. Ooh, yeah. Love being able to have the spikes for once. Alright, let's hassle Tingle. I missed. I was trying to shoot quickly. Come on, take a shot. Now hassle. Now hassle Tingle. What do we got? World map is Snowhead. Sure. So Tingle's maps might be vanilla, just from that context. But I can say that I did everything outside the swamp. So I just realized I have water. Oh yeah, I think I was going to check out a bean pod at some point. But this is less necessary than a potion. I was about to say, any of you have arrows? Slide. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, important order of business. Is the potion shop open at this hour? It is. You got nothing! Alright, now sell me a potion. Alright, so that'll do. Yeah, I don't have to wait. The castle's right there, I think. So we can just go there, get the heart piece, and come back. Whew. That was risky, but it paid off. Hush tattle. Whew. Yeah. When hopping, Deku Link kind of turns on a dime. It's a little fiddly. Excuse me. I have no quarrel with you, Sir Dr. Rock. God damn it. Flew a little too close to the sun. Uh-oh. The screen's gonna shrink. One of my favorite themes in Majora's Mask. Alright. Excuse me while I change in the middle of this corridor here. Alright, where's that heart piece? Whoops! It helps if I don't run headlong into them, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know why you're yelling at me. It was that other guy. That human. I feel like the heart piece was right here. Maybe it's the other way. Hush, Tattle. We're stealthing. For a second, I thought I'd got caught. Okay, please tell me you left me where you put me. Good. There it is. It's a purple rupee. Yeah. I'm not used to this half of the map. I don't usually come here if I can help it. Alright, and... boo! I don't know why my D-pad is a little directionally sensitive. What am I checking off? I'm checking off Deku Palace Heart Piece. Now I can go back, get the grotto in the Mystery Woods, and then I can save Kolme. At least plant your feet on solid ground so you get a checkpoint. Alright, I believe the grotto is literally just this way. Nope, it's the other way. There we go. Oop, that looks like a big thing. Oh, please be something good. It's something. Pharaoh's Wind is useful, just not necessarily good for progress. Where is this check? Gifting Kome. There we go, Mr. Grotto. It's not always clear where things are on the map, on the tracker. Oops, I'm getting myself lost. And it's raining. Alright, monkey. Take me to Kome. Where you going, monkey? I hear you on the left. I hope that's where you went. Ah, thank God for directional headphones. Kome is revived! Now, stop checking signs when you want to roll, Link. I don't care, monkeys. I'm a little busy. I just want to get the reward for saving the old lady. I'm a good hero. Alright, Kame. Please give me something good. Ugh. Where is everything? Literally do not care about the boat ride. At least the randomizer speeds it up a lot. Okay. Now, I think I probably should have stayed on the boat. That was silly of me. No, I wanted to... Go away! Jump! Realized I wanted to, try to do the spider house. The spider house is all the way over here. Go away, Tattle, I'm busy. Whew. I messed up my spin there. Because you do get a little bit of a speed boost from spinning. But if you time it wrong, you lose a lot of speed. Damn it! Angle was off. Trick shot! And trick shot. Let's see, what's the quickest way here? I think it's this way. Watch out for dragonflies. Gotta love that slowdown. Excuse me. Oh, god damn it. Burn the door. Get in. No, don't bonk the door. Get in. And the good news about here is that, unlike the other spider house, you can do this one anytime, while the other one is specifically day 1 to get the proper reward. Come on. Hope you enjoyed the sound of scratching. Nothing in those. I need another bug. They're taking their sweet time on this one. Let's go Gatigan. Get one more bug, because I think there's at least one more hole like that somewhere in the on the grounds. Hush, Tattle. I wanted to see up. Wait for you to come back down here. Come down and say it to my face, Skulltula. Don't mind that my head is bobbing back and forth because this C-stick is sensitive. I think the others are higher up. I have the hook shot, right? Yes, I do. That'll definitely be helpful here. Yeah, I think everything else is higher up. Hello, sleeping, Deku. I blanked on the name. My ADHD is really bad lately. I'm just forgetting names left and right. Pretty sure there are at least 2 pots that have something in them. There's another. Could have sworn there was at least one more. I know there's at least one in one of these. I'm pretty sure one of them also has bees in them. Or hornets. Yep, called it. Last one. Unfortunately, I can't wake up that Deku. So I think I have to come in from the top. I think there's a way to come in from the top. I'm pretty sure I've done this before. God, the range on the Majora hook shot is so good. I hear you. Are you on the other side? Here you are. Halfway there, living on a prayer. Okay, nothing there. I feel like was this? Yes. I also feel like I had to trick shot a jump this way. Not like that. Come on, I know I've done this before. If you just reach your hand out, Link, you can grab the edge. And then there we go. This is the tree room. This is where all the Skulltulas in the world roam. Just completely blind-shotted that one. I thought there was one more in the rafters here. I guess it's one in the hives. And probably another in the grass that I'm not seeing. Take it. Don't hear any more scratching, so I'm going to assume that's all of them in here. I think I need to get to that door. Come on, climb the ladder, Link. Mouse on screen, sorry. I'm gonna save time. I'm gonna save state if I can remember which one is the right save state. Save is F5 and restore is F7. Okay, good. I didn't need the save state. What are you talking about? I knew I could do it. Okay, I can't actually, get up there. But I don't think I need to. I think I just went the long way around. Don't hear scratching in here, so I think that's everything in that room. Now, is it this room or the other side? It's the other side that goes up to the second floor. There's the ladder. Oh, couldn't quite hit him. Oh, come on. Hit him. There we go. I think I hear scratching of one more in here somewhere. It's probably on the bottom. Get down. In one of the crates. Aha! Oh, and there's more. But wait, there's more. 3 to go. Nothing in there. There should be one. I thought I saw it. Maybe it's the other side. And last but not least, get in the flower, Link. Ooh, that would have been bad. I don't know if you can actually cut across without a refresh, Because I learned once upon a time that it's distance from the pot, or distance from the flower, not how long you've been in the air. Ow. I like how it spawns right on top of me. And 30? It is 30, right? Right? Yes, okay. It didn't give me any fanfare for doing that, so... Eyeball frog. That's not particularly helpful. Might be a sign that the trade quest has something good. I don't remember if the trade quest does individual items, and I can't check from here because that's Ocarina of Time side. Well, let's see. The tracker seems to think I didn't... Oh, I need to calm the council. That's what I can do at the mayor's house. 'Cause, yeah. Yeah, I did Madame Aroma. So I can calm... Alright, so let's do that. Let's go calm the council. And then if... That's the wrong way. If the council doesn't have anything, then maybe I'll just go back to Ocarina and see if that unlocked anything? Question mark? Oh, excuse me a second. Begone, bot! Alright. I was about to say that, over break, if I'm really stuck, I may just bite the bullet and check the spoiler log. I think I have a spoiler log generated for this. If not, I might be in trouble. But if I do have one, I'm gonna check it and see, like, just get a peek of where the best place to look would be, of what's left to do. So speaking of the of calming the council, I don't remember if I've talked about this before on stream. I probably have, but there's a YouTuber, Mbulteu, B-U-L-T-E-U, I think is how you spell that. He's a musician, and he's been doing compositions for a bunch of fan stuff. But his big thing is that he's been working on a Majora's Mask opera. It's set from Cafe's perspective. It's sort of an alternate universe where Cafe is the one doing all the work, like Link never showed up. And he's on the quest, you know, to recover his son's mask. And it's all really interesting, and like, just because he has the knowledge about, like, you know, he is I don't know if he's operatically trained, but he's definitely studied opera. So he's very much keeping in the operatic style in everything he does. And he's released some demos of pieces that he's arranged for it. And his philosophy has basically been that he's preparing everything beforehand, and then he's going to submit it to Nintendo and be like, hey, do you want this? Do you want me to publish it for you? Just, you know, for legal reasons. He wants to make sure it's got the official stamps, which I absolutely respect. And I really hope that Nintendo appreciates it too whenever it's finished. But if you want to look it up, I highly recommend it, because there's some really good stuff in there. And one of my favorites, and the thing that introduced me to it, was his arrangement of the council. It's I think it's called the Council Fugue. And he turned the whole this piece that's coming up into a fugue, and it's really good. Especially because this piece is really underrated, I think. I mean, everybody loves it, but I never hear, like, covers of it or anything. Alright, we've pacified the council, and in exchange, we get arrows. Great! Love that for me. Sorry, minimizing things by mistake. Alright. Calm the council. We can try the treasure shop game. That's a relatively easy mini game. Deku Playground takes all 3 days, at least allegedly. I can check Tingle. Whoa, I apologize for the for what's happening on my screen there. I forgot this emulator doesn't like Majora's Mask being paused. Alright, really quickly I'm gonna check Tingle as opposed to Chuck Tingle. See what he has. Okay, Tingle's sold out. Excuse me. Tingle Tingle Kululimpa. I have to admit, I don't necessarily hate Tingle as much as the rest of the fandom does. Like, he's not my favorite. I'm not thrilled with him being in everything, but he doesn't quite deserve the ire that he gets, I think. I don't even necessarily think he's that creepy. I think he's just immature. And nothing new there, it looks like. Alright, let's see what my luck is like at the treasure shop game. Treasure shop game, yes, those are words. Treasure chest game. Clunk. And it's a heart, too. Well, now I know it's not necessarily going to be worth it. Really, I think I wish this game was from a top-down perspective. That would make this feel a little less claustrophobic. Which is probably what they were going for. Yeah, no, I'm screwed. And just for safety, I'm gonna see if playing somebody else generates anything else useful. That's a standard chest. Ah, that's cheap. Ooh, but I made it. Deku nuts. Ah, nuts. And just for completion's sake, let's see what happens if I try as myself. As myself. Standard chest. Because there is an option I think I accidentally checked at one point. Where all the treasure game prizes are in logic. I don't know if that's the case for this one, because it's been literally half a year since I made this seed. Let me out! Ah, so close. Almost. No. Alright, well, if the style of chess tells me anything, they're not worth it anyway, so... At least I've done them. Or at least I have attempted them. Oh yeah, there's stuff up there that I can still do. Alright, just back and forth in Termina we go. Come on, change over. There you go. That was a smooth bounce around there. I went the wrong way for this. I'm taking the long way around. Ow. Hey, let's see if I can make this jump, bro. Nope. It helps if I don't bounce off the wrong place. God, it's almost night of the second day already. Nope. I didn't have the space for it. Quickly checking. There's... Okay, the Twin Islands. The Twin Islands with the spring water. There's the powder keg. And there's the rock sirloin. And there's potentially Tingle. And there's me bouncing off the edges like an idiot. That's the wrong way. Like I said, I always get lost in this area. Get turned around. Whee! Clunk. Oh, nope. Away he goes. Alright. Tingle, you got anything good? Map of Romani Ranch. Romani Mansion. Yeah, so I think Tingle's maps are all vanilla. Alright, they need bombs here. Or if not, only shuffled among themselves. Yeah. Not necessary for progression, basically. Huh? Looks like a stray fairy. Stray fairy to Stone Tower. Alright, next let's try the powder keg. At least see what they say about the powder keg. I'm also not convinced that I can do the rock sirloin, because I don't remember if it automatically triggers putting the baby Goron to sleep. I think it does in Majora Randomizer by itself, but I'm not sure about this iteration. That is a horrifying bumper. Okay, it just says powder kegs. So maybe this is vanilla unlocking powder keg. Which, if it is, that's also useful. Come on, grab it. Excuse me, I got a ticking time bomb here. Hush, tattle. I gotta concentrate. No, 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 no. You get close to that rock, sir. Push. Push. And I think this is far enough away. Geronimo! You know, I'm very curious. I have no idea if there's a way to even track this. But is there, like, any documentation of why Geronimo became the thing to yell when you're jumping off of a big height? Because it's always amused me. And of course, as a kid, I heard it before I even knew who Geronimo was. So... Ooh, Giant's Mask. Okay, so Stone Tower will be nicer whenever we get there. And now, the rock sirloin. Assuming I can get it. We'll at least see if we can get it. I apologize for your ears, because that means we have to confront the baby. Let me see. Origin of shouting Geronimo and jumping comes from a tradition started by the U.S. Army paratroopers in the early 1940s. It began when Private Aubrey Eberhardt shouted Geronimo during a jump to prove he wasn't scared, and the cry was adopted by his fellow soldiers as a symbol of bravery and excitement. Interesting. I guess that was just the first word that came to his head or something. Alright, can we soothe the baby? We cannot soothe the baby. Well, no rock shoreline for us. And with that, it is 6 o'clock and I need to pee. So we're going to take a 20-minute break now. And during the interim, I'm going to check the spoiler log and see if I can get a clue as to where the next best place to go is going to be. So we will be back at around 6:20. Hey, so funny story. I scoured what I could of the spoiler log, and I've discovered a few things. First of all, I'm going to turn this up a little bit because it looks like you can't even hear the game. So, first of all, I think what's happening with why I don't have an ocarina here is because it says that shared ocarina is on, but there's also only 2 clues for progressive ocarina. I think what might be happening is that because Ocarina of Time Link doesn't have the Ocarina of Time, I don't have the Ocarina of Time here because there is no fairy ocarina in Majora's Mask. So I need to get the other spiritual stones to get the Ocarina of Time over here, which means that I need to beat the Forest Temple, which I can't do right now. And what was the other one? Where are you, Tracker? And the Deku Tree, which I could try, but I'd have to cheese it and get really lucky, because I don't really know the strategy for getting over there easily without the slingshot. The other thing is, I looked, and there are in fact things that I need on a couple of the shooting galleries. So I am doomed to do those. But the good news is that I know a place where I know where the light arrows are, so if I manage to do that, I could basically go fight Ganon anytime. 1 second, just double checking. Yeah, it's the town. I don't have Din's Fire. Unfortunately, I have fire arrows, but not Din's Fire. So, we'll allow the baby to do a rendition of my inner thoughts right now. I just realized why I should be able to do this in the meantime. Excuse me. So I assume that the torch in the baby's room doesn't have to be lit. I think it's just the ones out here. We'll just have to deal with the baby screaming over here. Is burning the web as a adult would carry you over to childlike. See, the problem is that that area, I can get there, I can burn the torch. If I'm over there, I can burn the web just fine. The problem is I need to get there. It's over a jump that you're not supposed to be able to take, because that's where you push the block. That's what's gonna be stopping me, is I'd have to cheese making that jump. Ta-da! So just bear with me as bear with me and bear with the baby as I try to get the rock sirloin. Not as a Deku, but as a Goron. Although that's not, now that you say that, I suppose I could try. I don't know if I can get into the Deku Tree as Adult Link. Otherwise, I'd be tempted to try that, because I think I have fire arrows on that side. Hey, first try. I'll be able to think a little more clearly once we get out of here. I think it might depend on what your settings are, because because I think that in vanilla the Deku Tree is closed off as an adult, but if you have what's it called? If you have the dungeons shuffled, then the game forces it open. I remember this being an issue with one of the races that Tom Fox was in. We can certainly look. We as many a DM has said in their life, we can certainly try. Where's the poor trapped Goron? There he is.
Oh. Oh.
All that for a heart container. Okay, now the problem, of course, is that we might be stuck waiting for day to do the shooting gallery that we need to. Let's see. Sirloin. And yeah, shooting gallery closes at 10 p.m. So let's see if I can make that run. Stop checking signs, I just want to curl. That was impressive. Ow. Might not make it. So I also need to grab money before we go in. And full disclosure, because I'm in kind of in panic mode, I'm not even going to bother. I'm going to save state and try to do this in one hit, in one shot. Like, I try to avoid doing that for streams, but I think this is, especially because this is my first time doing the combo rando, I consider this an extreme case. Especially because I've only played the Majora's Mask randomizer a few times. So I'm not perfectly versed with the things like the shooting gallery. I tend to avoid it where I can. Two gentlemen avoid it when they can. So, pardon the stuttering as I click the save state button. I'm going to be save stating basically every time I have a good gauntlet here. Whoops. Terrible. Terrible. Oh my god. Sorry, this is probably going to get a little annoying. Fuck. Also, my hands are a little greasy from eating dinner, so I did try to wash them, but here we go. Oh my god, terrible. Whew, just barely. Oh, come on. Come on. Shit. I hit F6. I don't know if that did anything. Fuck. There we go. I also consider this my penance because I'm playing on an emulator, so, you know, the controller is terrible. Fuck. Let's try this way first. Nope. Fuck. I need to really just shoot without thinking here first. Spray and pray. Oh, last one, shit. Ah, I almost had that. Perfect! First try? And Fairy 8 for Stone Tower. So I'm sure someone on the internet will get mad at me, but my stream, my rules. I'm still learning here. And that's also why I did it, because it was closing time. Alright, so let's see if I can get anything helpful. Really? That didn't unlock anything for me? Well, shit. I can do West Termina Grotto. There's a couple of underwater chests, but looks like there isn't anything out in the ocean yet. Oh yeah, because I don't have Epona. Because I don't have the Ocarina. Excuse me. checking. Don't think the swamp had anything. I'll double check later. See, a couple grottos in West Termina. There's also the doggy races in the morning. We'll check those two chests. If the sun rises, then we'll go over to the doggy races, get a couple things there, and then we'll go back to Ocarina. Hey, watch if I can make this jump, bro. Whee!
Oh.
Ugh. Okay, underwater chest had Bupkis. Tattle is drowning. I think it's this grotto that had itches. Right, it's in the beehive. Wasp hive. You don't get to see what they are until they land, I guess. Hush, Tattle. And dive, dive, dive! What is that? Oh, it's a Deku shield. Useless. Worthless. Alright, back to Ocarina. Whoops. Okay, so let's see here. So I think there's some things in the Gerudo shooting gallery, which I should be able to do according to this. And there's also I'm going to try to jump across the Deku tree. Oh shoot, I don't have sticks. Well, I can buy sticks. To quote a certain asshole in Jurassic Park, my glasses! I can afford more glasses! Just clean myself out on sticks. So I'm going to at least try to see if I can cheese that jump. Otherwise, I might come back later. Let's see if we can get in as Adult Link. I still have my doubts that we can, but you succeed in 0 the shots you don't take. Yeah, so this here is where I need to go. And I need the, normally you get up there via block. I know there was a trick to it. I'm just not sure what the trick was. Besides having low gravity or hover boots forced on you by crowd control. shot. Yes, I bottle at you. Yeah, that's some speedrunning shenanigans I don't really want to try to figure out at the moment. So next we're going to try... This is the wrong side of things. We're gonna try the Gerudo shooting gallery, which I probably shouldn't have done when I'd used all my money, but there should be plenty of ways to get money on the way there. Trying to think, what am I missing for Forest Temple? I think just either Saria's song or the Minuet of... Oh no, I have the Minuet of Forest. Could I theoretically? No, I don't have the hook shot. That's the other thing I'm missing. Oh, wait, what am I doing? If I need money, I can just climb the bridge. Assuming I can line up properly. Sweet, got the double shot. Oh, and I fell off the bridge. Yeah, that should be enough for the shooting gallery, and I am also going to save state there, not nearly as generously, but I am going to at least save state to the start of the game because just because it's tedious. Like there's less time crunch in Ocarina of Time, but I just don't want to keep going back and forth if I have to, you know, get more money and whatnot. I was out of range for that. Get off me! Sure. I just wanted some magic! There we go. Epona. I don't have the sun song, so I may just do some laps out here to make it daytime for the shooting gallery. I can also drop off the eyeball frog, which I think will also get me some money. Can I not select what I want to, Oh dear. Maybe this plan doesn't work. Well, that's annoying. Alright, well, while we're running laps waiting for day, I can run over to Kokiri Forest and see if the Deku Tree is actually open or not. Oh, never mind, the sun's coming up. It always weirds me out how fast days go in Ocarina of Time. Feels like I just blink and the day passes. Come on, Epona. Pull together. Oh, come on, Epona. Get down there. There's something else I could potentially do. The tracker doesn't think I can do it, but I think with cheese strats, I could try to get the central thing in the desert. Because I know I've cheesed it with the hover boots before. We shall see. Alright. 5. So I want to try to get the 1,500 points. I lost the rhythm. I just have to remember to be careful with my arrows. Ugh. I'm not doing so hot. Let's try that again. I was lined up perfectly, just my rhythm was off, and I was I got too eager. Ah, too short. Damn. I was close to getting one of the prizes. Full disclosure, I'm save stating again if I do happen to get all those pots on one try. Ugh, nope. Nope, not even trying. That wasn't worth it. Come on, really? No idea what happened there. Alright, we can at least get the 1,000. I don't remember if the 1,000 or the 1,500 is the one that I need. I think because it played the jingle, that is the Majora's Mask, Mask of Truth, which means we can do more of the doggy races. I'm just gonna double check because I looked at this before. Yeah. Yeah, the other check is a thing that we can maybe come back for later. What's next? Right, I was gonna see if I could cheese the desert. And I have fire arrows this time. That was a that was a frustration at when I did the duel, the multi-world with Ark, where something that one of us needed to beat the game. I think it was my light arrows were in the wasteland structure, and I thought that I'd made it. I thought that I was in go mode because I managed to cheese it with the light arrows, but I didn't have anything to light the torches, and I didn't realize it until I got out there. So I was just like, well, fuck. Open the gate. Stop letting it be closed. Oh, that was aggressive. Can I backflip down? No, I can't. You tried, Hover Boots. Alright, let's see if this works. I don't remember if I stood on this before. I might have. Alright. Come on, Link. You can do it. Yeah, I made it. Now I'm going to be a little careful here, because I remember a glitch happening in the multi-world where I kind of got blown away abruptly. It was kind of funny. Structure, baby. Whee! There we go. Can I reach you? I don't seem to be able to reach you. But that's okay, you're only a Skulltula. It's only a Skulltula. Nah, it's just a heart piece. Alright. If I go back to spawn, it'll probably send me back as a kid, or send me back to the Temple of Time. I could minuet over there. Where are you? You're a Skulltula. I think most of the checks in Hyrule now are Skulltulas. Well, I hope the doggy races has something useful. I could really use arrows on this side. Shut up! I said no. Where's the patrolling guy? Where is he? I'm gonna take the risk. Climb quickly, climb quickly, climb quickly. Check this. East Clocktown Twin Hero. Thanks. Alright, let's see what happens. Watch out, Skulltula. I have a hammer and I know how to use it. Never mind. Will you? Die. Nope, the Deku Tree is closed. Alas, it was worth a look. Must have been another rando you saw it in. Yeah, like I said, I think normally the, normally it's only open if you have, dungeon randomization. Because there's a likelihood of the Deku Tree being somewhere else, basically. So they don't want to lock you out. Ow. So now the problem with this plan is that I need to wait for daytime. So we might be sitting around for a bit. I'm gonna try to do a couple laps to get some more. Actually, we're right here. We can get some more rupees. Just to give ourselves the best chance at winning the races. And now we wait. I'm gonna wait not so close there, because I think we don't want the sound of breaking rocks directly in our left ear. There. Perfect. So we're just gonna sit here until dawn. There's some stuff we can do overnight, on tomorrow night. I don't like cutting it so close. God, the map for Majora's Mask is basically empty. Yeah, Swamp Archery isn't really worth anything. So we're pretty much just hoping that that the dog races have something. Otherwise, I may need to scour the spoiler log a little more thoroughly, or else this might be a dud seed. The good news is that I am very close to more or less go mode on both games. Otherwise, like, when I say that to mean, like, I have everything I need to fight both of my bosses except for... Okay, so to fight Ganon, I need light arrows, and I know where the light arrows are, so I could attempt to cheese them if I needed to, and then I can just go straight up the tower. For Majora, I need 2 more of the remains, which are in only 2 of the dungeons on Majora's Mask side. I got the other 2 from Ocarina of Time dungeons. But once we have those, then I pretty much have what I need. I have the Fierce Deity Mask, I can get some potions, and then GG. So we're in pretty good standing, we just need to find shit. I'm just gonna go piece by piece through the tracker. Doesn't seem to think I can get that. Done everything I can in the Fire Temple. I can get a couple of Skulltulas. I'm really not sure how much I should be prioritizing Skulltulas at this point. Is the timer moving at all? Yeah, it's moving very slowly. I think it's counted as being on inverted time. I at least hope that, like, it's still playing sound, so I hope that me being off of the screen isn't causing things to pause. I'm just trying to pass the time by looking at the tracker. Can't do the heavy block. Okay, good. It is moving. I would assume, yeah, I'd assume at least that the sound would stop if I was clicked off, and it didn't progress. I just wasn't sure. I got paranoid. There's a bunch of stuff in yellow in the Gerudo training ground, and I'm trying to remember... I'm trying to place what's in there if I can actually do any... if I can cheese anything in there. I don't think I can. I think I need the hook shot. Nothing I can do in the spirit temple. Can't do the lab dive. Maybe I should check if I have Scarecrow's song. Skullfla. Yeah, it really seems like, Family Tomb's chest is in red, or is in yellow. But I think I can do that. I have fire arrows and I have Zelda's Lullaby. So I might try that. Roofman, I can try to get to him. I don't know if I can or not. Sculptula's in there. Spirit Trial. Which one's the Spirit Trial? Yeah, I need the hook shot for that. Yeah, I think Mamamoo Yan's doggy racing is our only hope at the moment. And it's only 3 a.m. God damn it. Let this segment be a lesson to people who... I know people get really anxious about the timer here, but let this be a lesson of the time limit is really not as strict as you think sometimes. Sometimes there are moments like this where you're literally sitting here for 6 hours waiting for daytime. And on to the final day. Never occurred to me how friggin' terrifying this game is without the safety net of Song of Time. Alright, getting straight through. Too bad I don't have the Bremen mask so I could get my my favorite side quest. Second favorite side quest, I guess. Next, my favorite short side quest, because Anjun Cafe is definitely my favorite side quest of all time. Excuse me. let's check out the doggies. Do they give me gold dog as the best chance? Today I should do pretty well. Well, we'll try it. Whoops. Yes, throw the dog straight at the woman. Alright, talk to... Don't throw. Talk. How I talk. There we go. Alright. Good luck, go doggy. I think the Majora's Mask randomizer that I use tends to at least try to guarantee that gold dog makes it. But I don't know if that's going to be the case here. He's doing well. Come on, doggy! Come on, doggy! Yeah! And blue dog takes up the rear. And... not worth it. No, I don't want to play again. Okay, porrid. Okay, please be something good, please. God damn it. There's nothing in this world for me. Okay, I know 2 more checks in here. There's the chest in Clocktown that doesn't spawn until today. And there's the employees only area in the tavern, or in the Stockpot Inn. But that's not until night. And if they don't have anything, I really don't know what to do. Here, do I need to take a couple points here? Come on. Help me topmost Clocktown chest. You're my only hope. I'm not happy. What else can I even do? I think we're just not... We just can't do anything in Ocarina or in Majora right now. Is there anything we can do, or is this seed just dead? I need the hook shot for things, apparently. So I'm looking at the spoiler log now. Well, that's only one of the hook shots. Let me see. Jabu Bus. Oh, that's Majora. Sora Cape Waterfall. And Forest Temple? Oh, dear. Oh, dear, 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 dear. So, it looks like the two progressive hook shots for Ocarina of Time are in places I need the hook shot for to begin with, or in places that I can't get into without the hook shot. One is in the Forest Temple, and the other is in... Let me look again. Yeah, one's in the Forest Temple, and the other is... Where was it? Where was it? It was in Zora Cape, which I can't do until I have the Ocarina to be able to ride Epona in Majora's Mask, which means I need the medallions, or not the medallions, the pendants, spiritual stones, that's what they're called. I need the spiritual stones, which mean I need to get into the Forest Temple, which means I need the fucking hook shot. I might be in trouble. Let me see at least where the slingshot is. It claims the fairy slingshot is not required. Where is it? The Deku Theater stick upgrade. Which one's the stick upgrade? It's one of the two, masks you can get. Let me see what masks I have in Ocarina of Time. Bomb hovering is a possibility when you know how to do it. I've set it so that it should be in logic. Like, I shouldn't have to do speedrunning glitches in order to do anything. And, you know, as I said before, they did warn you in the generation process that there is a possibility of the seed just not working. What was I looking up? Masks. What masks do I have? Are those the only masks I have? Yeah, I think we've got a dud seed. After all this time. 'Cause I can't do the Deku Theater without the right masks, which I don't seem to have. And I can't do anything else without the fucking hook shot. And I can't even figure out how I'm supposed to swap masks here. Ah, that's how you do it. Okay. Okay, well, let's see what happens. I have the Mask of Truth. So I can run to the Deku Theater. I don't know how that helps me for stuff I need the Forest Temple for, though. What am I doing? I'm all flustered now. I don't know what, I I don't know which check this is in terms of Deku Theater. But if it is the one that gets me the slingshot, I can at least finish the Deku Tree. Excuse me, I have no quarrel with you. Hush, Navi. I'm trying to find a pit. There we go. Kiri Sword. Doesn't really help me. You know what? Alright. I think, unfortunately, I'm going to have to call this seed a dud. Because I would have to cheat to do anything, and I am not a speedrunner. I can't do that shit. So I think, unfortunately, after all this time, we're gonna have to just abandon this. So, sorry to everyone who was hoping I would do this. Just closing trackers. I was kind of tempted to try to do some filler, but I think after the long stream yesterday, or not yesterday, but Halloween, I think I'm done for the day. So, I hope I haven't wasted too much of your time. I should go to the end stream. I'm all flustered now. That was annoying. I might come back to this at some point, but I have a bunch of other projects that I want to do, and something recently came up that I want to try. So that might be what I replace this with. Do not blame me at all, and watching friends game is never a waste of time. Aw, you're sweet, Matt. Thank you. So yeah, I will eventually come back to this, but not anytime soon, because I have another project that I was thinking of replacing this with once I finished it, which we're officially calling that finished. And also, a little announcement. It's a bit early, but I think I've mentioned I'm doing this before. So this coming February is going to be the 40th anniversary of the Legend of Zelda series. I don't remember what date specifically, but February of 1987 was, or 86 rather, days, was the first was when the first Zelda game was released in Japan. So for that anniversary, I'm going to be doing a marathon of a whole bunch of randomizers we're going to be doing Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess, and maybe Minish Cap. I would have to seriously practice with Minish Cap within like the next few months. So absolutely no promises on that. Maybe make it like an incentive for some sort of goal or something. But we're going to be doing some fun stuff with it, which I will get into when it's actually time. And then, of course, on my birthday, I'm going to once again do a special Ocarina of Time randomizer. I have a fun little challenge for that one. And hopefully Ark and Rin, or maybe some other guests will be here. So February is going to be a busy Zelda month, so I am okay with, you know, taking the rest of the year off from Zelda for streams. But I have something else in the works. I will figure that out in the meantime, and I still have Kingdom Hearts and Baldur's Gate 3 and BizHawk Shuffler in the wings too. So yeah, thank you very much for watching and bearing with me and suffering with me. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks, probably with Kingdom Hearts. So have a good night, and I'll see you then.